Please welcome producer-director Sara Terry, producer-executive producer Lee Hoffman, and the founder of Fambul Tok, John Cocker.
It's a real honor to be here, and I hope you'll indulge me and let me tell you a small story. When I was in high school, I read a newspaper account about a village in Africa and how they dealt with punishing one of their own who had committed a crime. I think it was a theft. And the village formed a circle, and they brought the offender into the middle of the circle. And one by one, each villager spoke to the offender. And what each villager said to the person in the middle was something about their goodness. Each person, one by one, told the person who they really were. They told them what they saw in them that was goodness. And this justice was meted out as a way to bring the individual back to his senses, back to the memory of who he really was, so that he could be reintegrated into the community and be part of that wholeness. That story stayed with me for many years. It stayed with me after my first long-term work about the aftermath of war in Bosnia, when a poet I know wrote a poem about my work that ended with the line that no one who has known goodness, even once, is ever truly lost. And both of those experiences for me were at the heart of the learning that I went through in making this film, Fambul Tok, about this extraordinary culture of truth-telling, of accepting responsibility and forgiveness in Sierra Leone. I think it was what we all encountered. Who's the executive producer and producer of the film, John Cocker, for those of you who've seen the film, is the extraordinary man who had the idea for this program. And I think both of those stories, this is our first film, it's our first time at Heartland, and our experience of Heartland has been that this is also what Heartland is about, calling out the goodness in who we really are so that perhaps we can actually make the world a better place. I love that you believe that films can do that. I believe that people can do it, and it's extraordinary to be able to make a film about those people. I believe the Midwest is rooted in these values. I'm a Midwesterner. My family is from the Midwest, though I haven't lived here in many years. I feel at home here. And you as the festival goers, as the sponsors, as the Heartland staff with this extraordinary commitment to programming, which is unlike any other festival in the world, that you care for us and embrace us and inspire us to go back out and do the work or make another film. There really aren't words to thank you, so we try.
Crime After Crime tells the story of the legal battle to free a victim of domestic violence, Debbie Peebler.